Good morning, Unadal. Unit 4, Tassa Resources, Session 36. Myself, Nagaraj H, Senior Skill Librarian, Government First Grade College for Women, Tumkur District, Pavagoda. Unit 4, Tassa Resources, Session 36, Bibliography of Bibliographies. This is the one of the type of Tassa Resources. Bibliography of Bibliographies. A bibliography of bibliographies is a list of bibliographies. They may be classified or arranged alphabetically, subject-wise or otherwise. Most of them are in book form. However, there are some which are issued periodically. The bibliography is the chief class or a form of reference and information access tools. It is a systematically produced descriptive list of records. The term bibliography is used very widely as it covers whole field of science of books as physically entries, their history, changing forms, the materials and methods of their construction. It is also considered to be both a science and arts as it is include the description. As already mentioned, a bibliography is a systematic list of documents prepared for a particular purposes on the basis of some criteria. Functions and use of bibliographies. In the last two decades, there have been tremendous development in production of documents. The chief function of a bibliography is to help the users in locating the required information sources in the fastest possible manner. Some of the functions of a bibliography are listed below. We will see what is the function in how bibliography of bibliographies. It is a systematic guide to the literature of the subject. It locates a title on a given subject and identify the bibliographical details on it. Author bibliographies, publisher bibliographies, date and places of publications, etc. It serves as a selection tools in acquiring materials for the library. It helps in obtaining information on complete works and about an individual or author. It saves the time and the efforts of researchers as it helps in selecting relevant and specific documents from the large universe of documents. Another one, it provides direction to researcher by indicating the areas where total research in a subject area stands and its progress. Another one, it is useful for carrying out retrospective research for the purpose of researcher. It promotes applications of existing knowledge and activities, the creation of new knowledge. And another one, it helps a librarian to be selective in case that budget is rather limited. These are the uses of bibliographies. And another one, branches of bibliographies. And what are the branches are there in bibliographies? We will see. A bibliography can be defined as a well organized list of written, printed or otherwise produced records of civilization. Usually common in libraries are requested for documents by author, title or subject which are served with the help of library catalogs. What are the branches are there in bibliographies? We will see. First one, analytical or critical bibliographies. Second one, systematic or enumerative bibliographies. Third one, descriptive bibliographies. Fourth one, historical bibliographies. And fifth one, textual bibliographies. We will see descriptive. We will see in briefly discuss one by one. Analytical bibliographies. An analytical bibliography deals with the study and detailed description of documents. It examines the physical characteristics of documents, the history of the documents. As physical entails here refers to the detailed analysis of the structure of the documents and its description. The second one, systematic or enumerative bibliographies. These kind of bibliographies deals with the enumeration and classification of books. It also takes care of the assembling of bibliographical entries into logical and useful arrangement for study and research. A bibliography is a well-organized list of written, printed, or otherwise produced records of civilization. Third one is a descriptive bibliographies. A descriptive bibliography is that area of bibliography which makes known precisely the material conditions of books, that is, the full name of the author, the exact title of the work, the date and place of publications, the publisher's name and printer's name, the format, the pagination. These fields are there in descriptive bibliographies. Typographical particulars, illustrations, and the price and for the whole books, other characteristics such as the kind of papers, binding, these all information is there in descriptive bibliographies. Will available in these bibliographies. Fourth one, historical bibliographies. This branch of bibliography deals with the history of making books. It covers the history of writing, printed materials, and binding, etc. The printed document from handwritten manuscripts, the printed word as a long history, the use of the paper, printing ink, and printing press, and the revolution in the printing technology has many implications on the development of the writing materials. Historical bibliography, these deals with the history and the methods of books production, printing, binding, and paper making, illustrating, and publishing. Fifth one is textual bibliography. The textual bibliographies are those bibliographies that help determine the effort of writing or the printing process on the validity of the text. This kind of bibliography deals with the textual variations between a manuscript and the printed book, which means that the concern of this kind of bibliography is to determine the exact words the author intended to convey to constitute his work. And another field is types of bibliography. How many types are there in bibliographies? Bibliographies are regarded as most important tools in libraries and documentation centers. This due to the fact that they allow free flow of bibliographic information on the published literature of all disciplines. Taking about types of bibliographies, most bibliographies are subject bibliographies, but these cannot be effective subject bibliographies unless these are wide-ranging and efficient generally bibliographies. First one is subject bibliographies. The subject bibliographies form the largest group of enumerative bibliographies. It is defined as the one that deals with the materials pertaining to a single given subject, which may be a place. Example, United States, a person, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. A broad subject is social science, computer science, or a minute branch of any subject, solid states, physics. I think this is the subject bibliographies. How many fields are there? You can see. Second one is national bibliography. The national bibliographies are serial publications which are current and attempt to list the publications of a particular country. They can be used to find current and retrospective information. A national bibliography can be defined as a list of books, documents, pamphlets, serials, theses, dissertations, or other printed materials produced in a country in the language of the country by the people living in the country or elsewhere within a stipulating time limit. Third one is trade bibliography. A trade bibliography is a list of books and other materials which are printed and available in a country or for sale. Through publishers, booksellers, or trade agencies, their chief function is to promote book trade. They serve commercial purpose and thereby help as well by boosting sales. The trade bibliography can be defined as one which is a list of books and other reading materials available for sale by the booksellers, printers, publishers, and distributors. Such publications. Fourth one, universal bibliography. A universal bibliography is one that includes everything that is published, issued, or processed in the field of knowledge from the beginning to the future. Dr. Ranganathan defined a bibliography to be universal when it includes all published materials, whether books are part of them, or periodical or article in them, or combination of them, on all subjects, in all languages, in all countries, at all times. In other words, a universal bibliography is one that records all documents produced in all languages in all countries of the world without restrictions of them. Fifth one, hermeneutical bibliography. A hermeneutical bibliography is prepared in order to shield light on the processes of written communication and of the nature and cause of development of a discipline by means of country accounting and analyzing the various facets of written communication. Thank you one and all. Thank you.